The 4 magazine, Detroit, baby, we out here. You see what's going on, we activated, we ain't playing no games.
Man, I don't know who Diddy upset, but it's no way, like, I think he upset somebody because he was doing it for too long, and getting away with whatever he was doing. I don't know what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? But according to Cassie and everybody else, he was doing too much. I used to be signed to Sony in the Orchard last year. I got a little insight on that. The whole industry know what that man was doing. Hollywood knew what that man was doing. The government officials knew what he was doing. He upset somebody. Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't realize the industry got switched around in the last couple of years because of how they was finna hammer down on Diddy. A lot of them big top execs stepped down. If you remember that. Yeah, the industry changed because of that.
No, I remember that time. Everybody was saying, like, out of all of the different record labels, there was a lot of staff that end up stepping down and being removed. You believe that a large part of that was because of Diddy?
It's the Diddy situations. A lot. I heard, from a trusted source that a lot of them got to step down because they was involved in some of that stuff. So yeah, and a lot of manipulation of metrics and stuff. It all boils down. All that stuff correlate with each other.
For sure.
So, yeah.
Even with that, like, what you think about like a Kanye? You know what I mean? Like, he brilliant. Brilliant musically. Some people stand on either side. So some people say that he's crazy, and then other people say that he's crazy in a good way and trying to break up the monotony.
It's a third side too. Cameron, you watch It Is What It Is, right? Cam said, like, Kanye in that controversy for saying that weird shit about his cousin. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Cam saying, he playing that role. I think Kanye playing crazy. You know what I'm saying? He was getting all the attention. He like a little spoiled kid. That's one of my favorite rappers. Shout out to Ye. Hope you don't see this and get to tripping, but you know what I'm saying? He a spoiled kid. He was in the good life. Shit ain't work out for him. Now he throwing a tantrum. He playing crazy.
And then some of it gotta be. There's only so much crazy that you can play.
Yeah.
But I do understand that too, because I do kind of think that some of it may be like intentional. Like,
well, you can't play. That's the thing about roles. You can't play a role for so long until it consumes you. So yeah, he played crazy. He not really insane.
When you think about like the dark side of the music industry, as you aspire to, be the biggest, do you ever worry about, like, damn, when I get there, am I gonna find myself in any of these crazy situations?
Nah, I'm protected by the universe of the Most High. So, and it ain't no amount of money gonna change that. So, yeah. Nope.
For sure. I did want to ask too, because, and I ain't trying to go back, but you come from that era, so you would be more familiar. And it's been like conversations where people kind of been saying that it was true and that it wasn't true. But did you ever see that it was like, how can I put it? I don't want to say the full word, but like, I'm gonna say transmissions in Biggie's video? You ever seen that?
Not really.
You ever heard of that?
Nah, not really.
Let me see if I can put
it. Man, you gotta remember when Biggie videos dropped, I was young as hell. Like, what, 92, from 92 to 97, so I was like 2nd to 6th grade. Like, I ain't really get into like influenced and stuck on rap until Mace. That bad boy came out.
Like, look at this. Even this interaction that people say. Check that out.
And the next question is,
Man, ain't crazy. No Biggie slander. No Biggie slander. Nah.
Long live B.I.G., man.
Yeah. I go to New York a lot, so yeah, you'll never see me dissing Biggie. That's my guy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.